Let me talk to you about Taiwan. Do you think that we should defend Taiwan from an invasion by China and defend Taiwan militarily with U.S. troops?
So I heard the statement yesterday, and I think that it was a very bad statement, a very dangerous statement. I think that we should have options. We have to have options. Don't forget, Taiwan takes big advantage of us. They sell us the chips at crazy prices, et cetera, et cetera. So it's got to be a two-way street. They don't pay anything for defense other than they buy some equipment, which is a very small amount relatively. And we're supposed to defend, some small area that's right next to China and 9,000 miles away from us. It's hard to defend. But with that, I would say very simply, you don't respond to that question. You say, you never know. I think you should let that just be in limbo. Okay. The answer is maybe yes and maybe no. And a lot depends on Taiwan. What are they going to do? I'll give you an example. We're sending $40 billion over to Ukraine, but Europe is doing a tiny fraction of that. Now, they're more greatly affected than we are by a factor of about 200. So why aren't they giving more money? We're giving $40 billion plus. That's actually about $54 billion, because I guess we already gave 14 or 17. So as usual, the United States is the sucker, and the United States is spending 40 plus 14, 40 plus 17. So we're spending all of this money, and Europe is spending a tiny fraction of that amount of money, and they're the one that is truly affected. Now, at the same time, you want to help these people because what's happening is a horror show. It's an absolute horror show.
Okay.
But it's unfair that the United States is paying as usual. And remember this, Stuart, and you know it better than anybody. Europe just totally rips us off on trade. I had it stopped, and it was stopping big. It would have been fully stopped within another 12 months. But Europe is absolutely, in many ways, they're almost as bad as China. They don't take our farm products. They don't take our cars. They don't do anything. And so they rip us on trade, and we're defending them. And they're just not spending the money. And you know what? If they were asked to, they probably would.
Okay.
But we don't ask. Nobody asks.